So I've gotten a lot of help thus far about my future home theater space. Thank you very much, Ted and Big Mouth in DC. Thank you. You guys brought up a couple of good points, things I didn't consider. So I wanted to do this another video again to give you guys a better picture of the layout. I think Ted, you mentioned something about how far is the space between here and the furnace and my storage. It's only really about a little bit over 6 feet. So I guess technically I can probably put a door here. It may be a situation where I have two doors back to back. I'm not too sure. Then again, looking at this, the cording and the wiring, and that might not necessarily be the case, but who knows? Either which way, if I come down here, I can block off this wall. Don't make it the entrance, because I believe, Big Mouth, your recommendation was you don't like the stairs. You don't like entering right here. It's kind of a funky setup, and I actually do concur. So I could probably bring the door and have it open up someplace around here. Not too much further down. Again, I really don't want to touch this, and I really don't want to touch this area down here. Kind of want to leave it as is from a cost perspective. Someone mentioned earlier about perhaps moving this wall, and bringing it back closer. I guess bringing the wall closer to this side. And while I'm not gonna say it's impossible, I don't necessarily know whether or not the juice is worth the squeeze. It seems like it would be a tremendous amount of money and moving pipes, and it's just not something I'm interested in doing. So I guess another question was about my return. This is the air conditioning vent. It goes over here, but I believe my return, I'm not too sure what the return is, but I believe this is my return. So here's the air conditioning vent. This is my return, and I can easily perhaps cut off make a connection and bring it through here, and I can have a return air here in this area. And again, another, I guess, question was that someone recommended perhaps I put the home theater, the screen actually over here, and I can use this back area as is for sound and my equipment and things of that. Well, I apologize, not my equipment, but for the speakers, and do a acoustic screen. I guess that's definitely a thought. But again, my first thought really was to perhaps just use this as to put all my equipment in this particular area and have the screen facing this way. I guess if I had the screen facing this way, and if I put the door here, then if I were to walk in, my stage would be, not my stage, but the first riser would be over here, and probably the first set of chairs would be here without the risers, and the second set of chairs will be here on the risers. And if I did put risers here, then the entrance for this door going into the equipment room will be in the risers as well. So it'll be elevated. So I do have plenty of space on top to do. In Big Mouth, I think I saw one of your sketches or pics of how to properly insulate the wall, or soundproof the wall rather. So that'll be interesting. I have a copper wire line here. I'm not too sure what this line is or what it does. I'm not too sure whether or not that's something I can, the copper line right here, I don't know if it's something I can insulate, because obviously, and as you can see, I guess another part I have to take into consideration, I have a lot of plumbing and piping and things of that nature over here, so maybe I would be better off to do a drop ceiling. I'm looking at this now, and based off of this, I may have to perhaps get a plumber to, because that power line, that pipeline is lowered in the ceiling, but this is again at the back of my this is in the back of the equipment room, so this may not necessarily matter. So anyways, if you guys have any other ideas, any other pointers, I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for your help, and I'll be posting this shortly.